Hi, welcome back to another video from JC Trading. Chris with you today again, and I wanted to do a follow-up video to yesterday's on liquidity. Now, we discussed stop loss liquidity yesterday. Today I'd like to touch on session liquidity. This one's slightly more straightforward, to be honest, because there is a very good indicator that will actually mark out the sessions for you. So the one that I use is FX Market Sessions, and it's by Boitoki. Apologies for the mispronunciation, but it's got 5,098 followers currently, and it's just FX Market Sessions. The reason why this is quite invaluable is it will print onto your charts these boxes. Now, obviously, dependent upon where you live in the world, would dictate when these sessions are actually going to obviously occur local time. But it's not really about a timing thing today, it's more about the actual sessions. So yesterday we touched on liquidity in the form of stop losses, and obviously markets coming around and sweeping up those orders. Today we're going to talk about these sessions. Now, primarily, most people are going to be looking at three sessions. One is the London session, that's my local session, I'm based in the UK. We've also got the Asian session, or as is labelled here, Tokyo, and we have the New York sessions. So there's three main sessions that I'm trading: the Tokyo or Asian, the London and the New York. When you are talking about session liquidity, it literally is as easy as the top of the range and the bottom of the range. So the New York liquidity for obviously session was swept during Asia to the top side. So the top side liquidity here has been taken by Asia, Tokyo, for the New York session. We could do the same here, we could move that up. The liquidity for the Tokyo or Asian session was taken by the London session. So we use this information in a number of ways, but primarily for our silver bullet entries. We like to see a sweep of one of these sessions before we can enter into a silver bullet, which brings me on nicely to this morning's silver bullet. I've left it zoomed out just so that we can actually see the sessions. So we can see that we had the Asian session here, followed by London, followed by New York. This was yesterday's. Asian session last night, or last night for me, really pushed up, and we put a high in, which you can see here. Then the London session, as you can see, we opened London here, but then we had a really big push up and a nice sweep which took the top of the Asian session, which lends us very nicely, or leads us very nicely, onto a silver bullet setup. So we've swept the high of the range. You can see the top of the Asian range there, which is that dotted line. We've swept it, huge great big wick there. We've come down and we've broken market structure. Now there was two fair value gaps that you potentially could have entered off this morning. We were trading this live in the Discord. If you're not over there already, it's completely free. We trade every session, London Open, New York Open, and occasionally we trade the New York PM as well. But there was basically two entries. There was a lower entry off of this 1 minute fair value gap here, and there was another entry off of this fair value gap here, which was actually a 2 and a 1 minute. As you can see, we retraced back in after we'd taken the high, or swept the high liquidity. We come down, we broke market structure here. We then retraced back into this 1 minute fair value gap. So after this market structure shift here, we retraced into that. Stop loss would have been just above here, and the target that was discussed this morning was this low here. Obviously, risk structure, partials, when you would have closed the trade, if you would have left a runner, where the runner would be, would very much be an individual thing based on account size, who your prop firm is, or if you're even using a prop firm. So, but this video isn't so much about that, it's more about these session sweeps. So we've discussed how to find the sessions, the tops and the bottoms, install the indicator, and then just put some grey lines on, or you can just keep I mean, it's very clear when it's been swept. then obviously why that's important, we need that for the silver bullet. We've swept, market structure break, we've come back up into this fair value gap here, and then we've pushed down. We nearly got to the target here. We've moved away. I think we probably will come down and hit this target. The target is this blue line here. Is this grey line here. There you go, target. So we've come down. We've got very close to it down here. We've moved away, but I have no serious concerns that I don't think that it's not going to come down. I would be surprised if it turned around from its current point and went up, but who knows. Ultimately, the idea of these silver bullets is to try and catch bigger moves. This one, if it does hit target, would be a 1 to 10.86, so a nice 1 to 10 would be perfect. Obviously where you would have taken partials off or where you have gone break even is something that would be down to you and your personal circumstances. But that is sessions and session liquidity. Any questions, pop them in the comments below, or failing that, pop over to the free Discord group. Link is in the description. Be great to see you over there. It's a free group, and as I say, any questions, put them in the comments box. Cheers, bye.